Hi guys, welcome to another video of the Carnage series. This time we are in the Nurburgring, and today we are featuring one of the greatest drivers that I've ever seen in ACC public lobbies. Our genius of the week, Mr. Slim. Now Mr. Slim is he basically started from the back because he wanted to start a last to first challenge, but anyway he got done by Mr. Zhao around the outside. But okay, to be fair, that he moved under braking. Zhao the Lambo moved under braking, so I feel like Slim have is not guilty there. And now moving to Zhao's POV, the Lambo. So even before that incident, he was already punting people left, right, and center. So he punt him once. That McLaren went perpendicular into the racetrack, and that resulted to him crashing again into the back of that yellow BMW. So he already received substantial damage going into the Mercedes-Benz arena as he goes down the inside, gains one position, went wide, but it didn't hurt him because the other guy wasn't near the vicinity. So going through this flowing section here, he sees Mr. Slim, who is in front of him, who is rather slow. He went around the outside, gets it done. He almost went into the gravel trap, but nothing happened there. And yeah, I think he got caught with the Aston Martin braking a tad bit early. And this is the Aston Martin in question here. And for another video, for another POV rather. So he's the lucky guy who didn't get collected here, as the Lambo just went zooming in, collecting that Porsche, who is a bystander in all of that. It did nothing wrong. But as we go through the Schumacher SS, these two guys, the BMW and the McLaren, having an argy-bargy, and they didn't give each other space, and both of them met barrier. And needless to say, Mr. Malota did get lucky there. And now again, we are featuring Mr. Slim, this time in the perspective of this black BMW. Now he's a back marker here, but yet he's battling these two guys who is currently jockeying for position. As we go through the Schumacher SS, this guy decided to stick his nose in, and it resulted to both of them crashing. If you ask me, that's quite an unintelligent move, and he also collected Mr. Malota in the Aston. So another POV. So this guy went through, but Mr. Slim is still there. Through the Schumacher SS, he had to brake because he's running out of road. And as he ran out of road, this guy decided to stick his front bumper inside. That resulted into a crash. Lastly, another point of view, this time for Malota. Malota's point of view. He sees these guys, he's catching them in the rate of knots. Going through the Schumacher SS, those two guys decided to kill each other. And he got clipped ever so slightly. Just ever so slightly he got clipped. And that ruined his race. And moving now to Monza with our battle of the week. Mr. Lope in the McLaren versus Mr. Peralta in the Porsche. And so you can see Peralta is not yielding. It's either you yield or we crash. That's his mentality here, as he forced this McLaren wide. But if I were to assess, I think Mr. Lope have the far superior talent against Mr. Peralta. I mean, just look at him catching him after getting punted off the racetrack. But we will move forward and try to expedite here. We fast tracked it to the second last most, as we witness this tight gripping battle between these two gladiators. Is basically bashing each other. He have the slip now. Lope have the straight slip, but Mr. Peralta just being naughty moving ever so slightly to the right hand side, and that forces Mr. Peralta onto the grass. Going through Ascari, he still had the superior exit. And now here's Mr. Peralta defending, weaving to the left, weaving to the right, forcing Mr. Lope into the grass, and eventually hit the wall, and Lope just had enough. Lope just had enough of that. He said, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. He's not letting me through, and I am now in revenge mode. So Mr. Peralta is still trying to race here. He's still trying to race. I don't know why. I forgot what position they were jockeying for. I think it was 12. So he weaves to the right, and he will not break, and then proceed to end Mr. Peralta's race. And imagine all of that for 12th place, guys. It's silly stuff. I mean, I would, if I was Mr. Peralta, I would just let him go. But anyway, this will be the last clip, and this is me basically watching this, guys, and I was thinking something is about to go down because I already see Mr. Peralta defending, and it was very questionable to me at this point. So I just let them kill each other. I just went wide on purpose just so I could live and fight another day. And that's it with the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on the next one.